Welcome, everybody. My name's Tammy Montgomery, aka the Fearless Mama. I just wanted to welcome everybody here. That We're going to actually be going into more of a detailed understanding of what is Get Fearless Freedom. How can you create time freedom, financial freedom with this opportunity? Okay. Just a teeny bit about me, and Rob's going to go into this more so on the formal presentation. But I've actually been self-employed for 35 plus years. I can't remember the last time I had a job. So I'm my own boss. And I decided to do that after I had kids. I did not want anybody to actually take care of my kids. I didn't want anybody to babysit my kids. I wanted to raise my kids. Okay. And that's what I want for my next generation. I don't want my granddaughter to have to go to a babysitter. So that's my reason why. There's a lot of different reasons why you're on this Zoom here tonight, but most of the time when I talk to people over the past 12 years, specifically in the home-based business niche, is they tell me they want more time. They want more time freedom. They don't tell me the number. Okay, sometimes people will say, yes, I want to make 10,000, I want to make 15,000, but it's usually the reason why they want a home-based business is because of time. Okay, so whatever your reason is here tonight, we welcome you. We want you to understand this system fully. I have used this system for almost 6 years now. I think in March it'll be 6 years. So I launched this in 2019 so that I could have multiple sales funnels. And if you're not quite sure what a sales funnel is, it's all it is it's collecting a person that's interested on the front end, like a capture page, getting them to a presentation and then having a follow-up system. And that's honestly how simple this is. So this Zoom here is an extension of the 7-minute video that we have to put, for everybody to listen to. So we have this put together here tonight for everybody. Stay to the end. Rob's going to share some great bonuses. And so our schedule now, because we're super busy now and, having a new member coming into the family very, very shortly, we're very busy. So Monday, Tuesday is our schedule. And then we're closing sales, my son and I. Okay. My son helps me, Robert. He's been working with me. In fact, Rob, I was telling them before I started recording that I got a brand new phone. So if I can learn something new, we'll never stop learning, right? We're always going to be learning. That's a human nature is we always want to keep learning. So if I can learn something new, you guys can certainly learn something new here tonight. So Rob, why don't you go ahead and just going to make sure everybody's muted and you can start the presentation here tonight. Again, welcome everybody.
Very good. Thank you. Yeah, great to have everyone else on, brand new. It's going to be a real exciting electric Zoom. We really like to change it up nearly every week.
Mhm.
New people are on, new faces, new members, and I've been working with my mom since 2017. You're going to learn a lot about our story tonight and other people's stories, their success, and just you're on here for a reason. You're on here on the Zoom for a reason. A lot of people are here just for camaraderie, they want to just get on. It's a Monday, we're chilling, having fun as a Get Fearless family. And there's people that are serious. There are people that are mediocre. Maybe an extra 500 to $1,000 a month, can help you out. I know it certainly has helped me out. You're going to learn a lot of what I have personally been able to do. I'm 30 years old, and you're going to learn just a lot tonight. There's a lot of stuff that's always new. We're always changing it up. And what's the cool thing about these Zooms is you can invite anyone to them. So they're a very, very neutral territory Zoom. So, if you have someone that you want on and, explained what Get Fearless is beyond, like my mom said, the 7-minute video, you can invite them and feel totally fine because it's neutral. Everyone gets back to their personal person that they got invited to. So it's very, very awesome like that. We created, Mom, if you could just keep the mics, make sure that these are muted. I just,
There's one person I can't find. Hold on one second. Just okay, I got him. If everybody could stay muted, that would be great. Thank you.
that'd be awesome. Yeah. So what we've done is we created a very, very super simple Zoom to understand what we have. And then we have a very simple business that you guys can look at and join tonight. So 2025, wow, already here, 2025, and it is almost February, but it seems that January is lingering and it's staying here for a while. Um, And we've created a recession-based proof business, which is very rare. A lot of businesses can go in and out over time. Some businesses you see, pop up on the side of the road. Some of them are there to stay, like Starbucks, businesses you just don't know. And it's very hard. I feel your position where you do see and vet companies and you're wondering, hey, what is this? So, that's why you want to definitely stay till the end. We really include the greatest bonuses ever. And when I actually mean that, I really mean it. You guys are going to be mind blown with what we do as a company. A lot of companies are simply digital products, and that's it. We actually have physical products that are included in on bonuses as well. So really cool, brand new to the type of industry we're in because this is digitally based, industry. But actually today, when I was helping my mom get her new iPhone 16 Plus, she got the pink one, the Plus model, and she's like, I love this bigger screen. And I said, I told you, Mom, I've been rocking my personal baby right here, the 15 Pro Max. So I can only imagine what she feels. And so when I say bonuses matter, physical things matter, yes, they do matter. It's really good to have something physically in your hand. You'll see what I mean by that. Um, Distractions, of course, mitigate this. If you are in on your own little office or room or you've isolated yourself, do that because it's well worth watching. We have just a ton of fun on these Zooms. It's really cool. And like any, of course, opportunity that we always get this through and get this by, it is always a representation of a person's dedication, their desire, their motivation, their background, right? Based on how much work did they actually want to really run the system into the ground and be able to build on that. That's the thing. And we actually give you the platform for you guys to do that, as well, of course, as a free use copyright act. I always show that. But you're here for a reason, right? Okay, this is truly the truth. You are here for a reason. And give Fearless freedom, we truly wanted to make sure, hey, how can we have this system, be built for anyone? Really, it's pretty cool. So, give Fearless, we made it easier than a card counter at a casino making money. And based on our Vegas theme, our 7-minute video, if you haven't watched that, the Lamborghini video, we, really love Vegas. It's one of our favorite places. And 6 years strong. Boom, there we go. 6 years strong. This is not a company last week it was made. This was not a company last month, last year. This is 6+ years strong. And tonight, Mom, if you can keep these
Yep, let
this
me.
diligent with Vicky.
Yep, I got her.
Fun fact. If you are unmuted, I get to call your name out. That's what I do. So if Todd or Stratton or whoever accidentally unmutes, you automatically will get called out. That's my joke
And
of
then
the
they got
night.
to
Mom
run
laughs.
100 clicks traffic to the next person's page.
Yes, they do. Yes. So that's a good way of keeping people muted.
Yep.
All right, so what we're going to learn is something really cool tonight. This is what top sponsors are not going to tell you in the industry, and it's just something they don't want to, right? It's top secret information of this type of marketing and type of business that you're looking at. So, you want to get back, of course, to the referring partner today. So if Stratton invited you, get right back to him. If Michael invited you, get right back to him. Wyman, Vicky, you name it. Okay, Todd, everyone get back to them. That's how we do it. It's very fair. So, Get Fearless Freedom, we said, hey, as a family, we wanted to make sure people saw this down to earth approach with making money online. We said, we got really tired of the hype. That was one thing we really got tired of. You saw, like in the video, my mom's 7-minute Lamborghini video. We could buy those probably 3, 4, 5 times over. But is that really the right approach when you are with people that want to make money online, right? When they're a beginner? Well, no. So we said, how about we make this business easy? If someone can post an ad, they can advertise a website, and that's it. You're going to learn what we do. We handle the rest. We said, Well, that sounds to me very easy. If someone's on their phone already and they're already trying to make money online, well, why not just post an ad and then have the system sort out the rest? And so, with our success stories, I want to get into here in the beginning. This is what we've done. So, these are screenshots. We have a really, really big Facebook group that you can join. This is actually a part of, it's a free group. There's a free group and there's also a paid group as well. But the free group here, we gather all the results coming in hot with all these great people coming in. Todd right there. We have Art. We have Sam with his sale, LaSalle. We have Michael. Michael can wave to you guys. He's on the Zoom. So really awesome stuff, right? Great people joining our community. You can see all these screenshots. This is just, again, scroll after scroll, what we've done. And Candace alone out of, I believe, Maui or Hawaii, she just said she'd like to take a moment to express her gratitude for my mom, just what she's been in. She's seen the training and gone through it over the years and just is like mind blown on honestly what we have. Right here, Kat, she said this to me the other day. Thank you. I'm very excited. So far, I've always figured out something myself. And for the first time, I helped set her up. And so our company, we actually are really, really prideful on getting you actually set up into the business. It's different, you hear it on a Zoom and you hear all the hype, but then you actually join and then it's just crickets. We don't like that, right? So what we've done is we've made this system very easy to set up, and we have the support. We have incredible email support, as well as, of course, our groups, our one-on-one, you name it, you should see it. It's definitely cool. So, freedom and automation at the core. We said make money flow again, right? We've heard that again quote, right, from someone. But let's make money flow again. Honestly, it's the theme of Get Fearless. Being free is truly important. Being free in your own individual journey is very important. So the thing is, we said, well, you're not a number, right? Because the thing is, you join an online business, you say, how can I do it, right? I'm not wrong. That's what you're asking yourself. Can I do it? Was the quote from Michael. He waved at you guys. Can I do it? Was the key. So, when you're in an ocean of people, and I believe me, I felt intimidated. I've gone to many concerts in my life, and I've seen, maybe someone across I was like, oh wow, they kind of look approachable because their aura was different. They had a different uniqueness to them among the crowd. Well, that's what we want you to be when you're a marketer online. We don't want it complicated. We don't want this. This is the screen you don't want. By the way, my setup looks like this. I love tech. Techie is like, oh, it's just my favorite thing. But guess what? That's not what you guys have to worry about. None of you guys. Stratton knows this. I set him up fully. Vicky knows this. Michael knows this. I took care of all that stuff because we are a well-oiled machine because the system, you don't need to be techie. That's the cool part. So if you for things to change, we have to change our paradigm of thinking. So first, it comes down to four quadrants. And these, by the way, are extremely hard to master. I know it's easy to read, but believe me, our subconscious mind already reads it and goes, yeah, of course, yeah, I believe it's possible. But really, do you, though? Conscious and subconsciously, do you actually believe it's possible? It's got to be on osmosis, like you're driving a car, not thinking about it. You have to brake, you have to brake. You have to give it gas, you have to give it gas. But what happens if you get beat down? You try businesses after businesses. What do you just give up and go back to a 9 to 5 that enslaves your freedom? Or do you see a system that has been vetted through with my mom and I, seven-figure earner, and myself, and we actually got back on the horse, right? Got back on the horse because mom said that to me. She grew up on a farm. If anyone wants to know, she grew up on a farm and said, Tammy, get back on that horse. She took action. And she also had a visionary dream when she met my father to think like the wealthy. See, this is different. A lot of people don't do that bottom third one right there. They believe it's possible, but then they don't think like the wealthy. So that's what we see. Opportunity is missed by people because they dress it in overalls and it makes it look like work, right? Our brains automatically think these type of programs are work. You have to get that out of your head because that's why we got rid of that, right? That's what we did. So tools in digital marketing can actually make you a great fortune when you are in the right system. So what we've done is we created 100% master resale rights, which is short for MRR. And what that does is the marketing revolution now in 2025, especially in the past couple of years, how many, and you guys can comment, how many has actually missed the dot-com era, like the Amazon stocks and the Bitcoin? Have you? Has anyone? We wouldn't be on the Zoom. Let's just call it for it is. If you had like 1,000 Bitcoin in your wallet right now, or all these stocks, we wouldn't be on it. We're taking care and getting in early on the digital marketing revolution. That's the key thing. We're getting in early on that. So, that's the cool thing is we understood that there's options that have to fit everyone. They have to be easy to get started. It has to have a strong return on investment, that ability to duplicate, okay, that track record, that 6+ years. And guys like this, hey, I know he doesn't like that. The 9 to 5, indeed, look up a job rat race. We said use the reverse Uno card, right? Change this up, guys. Turn it around, okay? Because with our system, you never have to ship anything. It's all digital. And the gold rush, right? This right here by Peter Lynch, he said during the gold rush, most miners actually made money by selling the tools, the picks, the shovels, the blue jeans, everything like that. They made the profit bigger than the people that actually mined the gold. So everyone's always looking for the gold. They're always looking for that lottery ticket. $5 in the machine. Hopefully I get it big. I know you guys. I know it too well. Studied human psychology. It's quite amazing how the easy route is. Well, we said, well, how about pick around the outer fence, the part that actually makes the money, the tools online. So we said if we can advertise a simple website and post ads, we can make money. So we asked ourselves if we could close all your sales, email all your leads, set up all your leads, call back all your leads, why not make it an automated system? And so the thing is the problem was we saw no support and no good websites available to market. Along came my mother. My mother, she said, "Hey, you know what? Let's go out to the casino one night." Right? This was actually one of her plans she had, and said, "Hey, with my mentorship, why not take what I know and put it into a website?" So she got a hold of our programmer and said, in 2019, I'll never forget it. She says, Rob, I'm coming up with an idea. A lot of people say they come up with an idea, but they don't take the action, right? To do it. See, the idea is there, the belief is there, but the action, the ability to get that ball rolling, that's where my mom said, why not take with whatever I have built, the good, the bad, the ugly, and actually wrap it into a system and also have my son, who is I'm her apprentice. I truly learned from her a lot. Okay, and I was not given the golden spoon. A lot of people think that. I actually worked for everything. I pay for everything. I do everything my own. And I said, well, you know what? I do want your knowledge, though, Mom. That's one thing I do want. Okay, a lot of people are given the Porsche, the Ferraris, but the knowledge is gone in years. I said, why not take my old self? This right here, guys, this was my Verizon. I found this, by the way, Mom, before the Zoom.
Yeah.
I said, why not take my 2017 self, my old Verizon job, and selling tablets to, people that barely could pay their cell phone bill. I couldn't stand that. I was just telling my mom today. I met up with her. I said, "Hey, I can help you with your phone, absolutely. So let's go." And by the way, I cut all the shenanigans away. I am tired of people getting raked over, right? So I said, Mom, this is what it is. You're paying the taxes. You're doing this. You don't need a case yet. I got her out the door under $100. Boom, there we go. Ha! Hey,
Yep.
that doesn't happen often, guys. Fly me out somewhere to Verizon. I'll get you guys good. But I know the system in and out. But I also got royally screwed over by this company when I actually had a knife attack that attacked me, okay, and corporate did nothing. There was burglars that came in at when I was closing this very job, and they came in and they stole prepaid phones, tablets, iPhones, all underneath my own eyes, okay? And when I brought it up to corporate on video, everything, police showed up, everything, guess what? Nope, they did not want to help me or have another closer on staff. Isn't that crazy?
Yeah, they
I
didn't
think a
want to
lot of
give you
heads are shaking.
another helper to help you. I remember
They
that.
didn't want to help me out. So
Yep.
I said, well, making money wasn't always this easy, right? Working that wage, that 9 to 5, I said, there's got to be an easier way for my own time freedom and management. Now, here I'm 30. I work out at the gym literally every day. I go out to friends. I go hiking at the bottom. You see here, I have all of my debts completely paid off, my car fully paid off. I have, luncheons I go out with. I go to concerts with my friends. In fact, that bottom right concert there, I got up in front of everyone, and there's about 300 people in the audience. I was the first one that got the whole entire crowd roaring. It was a gig. It was like a, bass guitar and all that other stuff. So that is why I call myself fearless because the actual my mom instilled it in me that said you can do it. And now I actually go and donate my time to ranches. I go out by the horses. This was my recent trip here, and I do this. It's my new thing. I love horses, greatest creatures ever, and donate my free time to them because they deserve it. Animals are the best. So digital systems really can change your life. And that's why with 100%, when you're reselling these tools, we got to show you the money. We got to show you the comp plan. 200, 500, 1,000, and 2,000, right? Very simple. You can see the duplication here. You can see the money rolling in, the lives being changed. You can see the constant people that are just enjoying this freedom. And the simple one-click funnel that we've created, this is where you can take this business to the next level. So you have all of these. We never take in any payment. It's peer to peer, a very instant payment system where you are reselling our digital products and taking in the rewards for that, right? Because you're reselling it, but you're going to see that easy twist we've done to actually make it easy for you. So you actually do that. So sending and receiving. And of course, all these options, there's like a ton of them out there, right? There's Bitcoin, Cash App, PayPal, Google Pay, Apple Pay, Ethereum, XRP, you name it, Messenger Pay, actual MoneyGrams, Walmart MoneyGrams, anything you can think of that's a mediator between a payment system. That's what you can include in the back office of Get Fearless and your one-click funnel tonight, by the way. You get it right away and you're up and ready. You have it right here, reselling digital products and tools, of course, with an easy twist. And I'm going to show you the levels that we have as well. So it's a self-serve business. Kat, big congrats. She's on here. She might wave to you guys. Big congrats to her. She just recently joined as well. Just wanted to show you this as well. Wonderful lady. German. I just love, oh man, I swear, Mom, I
She's
just
from
love
Germany.
Europeans. Just love them.
Yeah,
Yeah,
in
they're
fact,
awesome.
I forgot to tell Kat that I was over in Germany, and then Bob was over there for 2 years with the army, and he was in Garlstadt, I believe. I was in the Bavarian Alps and got to see all that. So we'll have to catch up sometime on the German.
Absolutely. So cool. The turnkey business, right? We said, okay, with automation, that's obviously very key. We have to have automation behind a business because, there's businesses, but what about automation? So we said, okay, create a done for you business in a box and have that one-click funnel, the one-click payment setup, and other systems take too much time to set up. So one thing I was getting, mom was getting a lot of feedback last year. There's a
Hmm.
lot of programs that popped up, okay? And there is, a
Hmm.
free capitalistic market is a good thing. I'm glad for that.
Yes.
But what happens is it's extremely, extremely complicated. You have to click here, go here, buy another system to set this up. Everything is all in under one house with Get Fearless Freedom. So we said, okay, with our core being tools and digital products that are going to fit the marketplace in 2025, lead capture marketing programs, we said, well, let's make this better. Let's make this where people can actually resell this and have a need in the marketplace. People do need campaigns, they do need capture pages, and we need to be the blue jeans. Remember when I said that about the gold rush? We need to be the blue jeans of 2025. So our simple system, we have it right here, and a capture page creator right here. It's RTS support, rich text format support. Really, really cool design. You can, change the fonts, the sizes, the links in it. It makes it, unique to your own because when you have capture pages, yes, that are this simple, I know, that are this simple, you'd be like, okay, well, what about these ones, Robert? What about these ones? I see these all the time. I know you guys see these. I know
But
you
they
guys
don't
see these.
convert.
Well,
They're horrible.
no,
Believe me, I've
they.
tested them all. And they are
Hmm.
horrible. And this is kind of where I jump in for a second. I used to use systems that look like this, and I could not figure out why am I not making any money? Well, no one was going to my website. No one was putting their email address in until I finally learned, and I took an actual course. So if Rob wants to back up a slide, I
Hmm.
literally learned how to create a capture page, showed my programmer why I wanted and how I wanted it, and so that it would convert in 50, I think it's like 60%. The one there in the at the top left hand corner right there, 70%
Hmm.
op rate sometimes. So we have customers that use our system for other opportunities. That's another reason why I teach people how to also go after the people that are currently into a home-based business because you can resell this to them. In fact, I've done it in the past 6 years over and over and over again. In fact, some people on here might already have another side gig. But what I did was I made sure that these capture pages converted, and that's how we get so many sales. Because if you're not, just like in real estate, when Bob and I used to flip properties, over 50 properties in 15 years, if our houses did not look good on the outside, no one would come through the door. Does that make sense here tonight? Like if your website doesn't look good and you don't have a good presentation, no one's going to what? No one's going to what? Put in the chat here. Don't forget, I give out little free things along the way if you're paying attention. But no one would get what? Through the front door, right? They wouldn't get on your what? I know some of the members are going to catch on to these Zooms here because I just gave away 200 clicks to the last one, to the last people. But I just want there, list. Jamie, you got it. Jamie got the 100 clicks, okay? Jamie just won
Sweet.
the 100 clicks. Good job. Good job, Jamie. She's paying attention. So, Jamie, just send me your capture page, by the way, that you want me to send the 100 clicks to just by email. But it's the truth though, if you're not getting traffic and you're not getting people, so this is how I've been able to rank to 4 and 5 different leaderboards, okay? And on here, who is it that I was talking to in Messenger? Let me just look through here. He's on here tonight. John. John, for example, he's with Barry from over in the UK. And I've told him, I said, you know what? I told both of them, I said, this is the thing. This is a system I've used. If you watch a 7-minute video, you'll know that I've used the system over and over and over again. So I'm very system dependent. I'm system
Hmm.
dependent because I'm very busy. Okay. Of course, I'm going to be busier here pretty shortly, but I'm just saying with my grandchild coming, but I'm just saying you have to have a good converting webinar and a system. And that's what we have here with Get Fearless Freedom. So, all right, Rob, I had to jump in on there, but $20,000 a month, this is results are based upon my efforts. We can never state any income claims here. I want to make sure that we're very, very clear about that. Okay. All right, cool.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah. In our model, Mom, breaking
Hmm.
it down to advertising a
Breaking it down, right?
website,
To simply
it
advertise.
really has to go down to this right here, this level. And, there's always going to be, like you told me one time, there's going to be effort in a 9 to 5, and making your boss rich, wealthy, and happy, or you simply breaking out of that mold and actually putting some effort and advertising, doing that where you're putting that website out, letting the system fully take care of itself and, have us as your automation backer. So pretty cool. Let me see here. Let me fix. Okay. So, four places we actually found to market. Okay. These are four places that we give out for free to everyone. Some people, they jump on, they say, wait, four places, and they're boogieing out. But I say, that's not technically how you want to use the laws of the universe. You want to, utilize what you're given and then appreciate it and, implement it with this program. So, right here, we have the leads, right? The leads are the powerful lead sources, and these are the four places. Yes, they are. You want to screenshot this. You want to ingrain it, get a temporary tattoo on your wrist. I didn't say permanent, right? Because I don't like tattoos, just fun facts. So I said temporary. But all right, four places we have, and right here, Facebook, Meta, Instagram. So that is one technically. And then you have YouTube, Craigslist, and then the email marketing slash click traffic. So that's technically one as well. And so what we've done with these four places said, okay, well, okay, yep, I'm now in on a marketing system, but how, where do I get the ads? Because yes, that's great. I'm in the system, I'm enjoying it, I'm learning, I'm, actually going through it. But where are the ads though, Rob? Because that's my issue. I don't want to create these things. So on day one, okay, day one, all right, you actually get these 100 plus images. So these are yours to keep. You can actually a part of the 100%, master resell rights. You can sell, utilize these images to any place. Like again, we said four places, but there's other places, of course, as well. But these are all the images that you get, and I actually handcraft these. I build these from either Photoshop or Canva or different other places, and they really are awesome because you can even see some of the results like they may be on here. So yeah, I get attention with these ads and stuff. Wyman does. I know Stratton's gotten many sales because of these. It's just a matter of getting it out to the marketplace and actually, doing that. So these are ads right here. Look at that. Pretty cool. I mean, who puts a Titanic in their ad? That's just unheard of. That's just not what marketing images really have. So you can have different themes. We actually go based on themes. So, we will have one like make money great again. We'll have themes to the solar eclipse. We will have last year, I mean, I did Easter, I did Christmas time, Thanksgiving, you name it. I've done them all because I know the themes. You have to go with the flow, right? So that right there, have a ton of them, guys, you can offer. And of course, mom's little screenshot of her phone here. She does love using this folder. So, four places. Here we go. Four for four here. We have four amazing, beautiful digital product levels that you can actually resell. So, here we go. You can upgrade at any time, by the way. So, this is the beginner here at $200. This is where it starts. So $200, you have an email funnel builder. So that's right, the basics. You have where you can, create those unlimited capture pages, campaigns. You also get 5 branding pages. Haven't shown it on the Zoom, but we have in the prior past. Right here, you have those. You can connect it right into major autoresponders. Very simple system. That's what you guys will like. It's a one-click funnel. You can monkey with the rest, a couple clicks here and there, and you're ready to go. Pretty cool. You have also this mastery level, the 500. Really love this one. This one's a very good one, especially with the Craigslist auto reply software. Just a very good software that you can actually target people like real estate investors, people that have, hair salons that maybe need an auto reply software for their services you can resell to them. Their light bulb moment should be going off because you can actually use our softwares for other businesses as well. And right here, here's the example screenshot. So let's go, if you don't not necessarily, market get fearless with this software. I'm giving you an example where you can. I've had landscapers actually say, "Hey, I'm in the local area. I have landscaping services." And as soon as that person clicks reply, it uses our unique algorithm. It doesn't, get banned. It's actually an algorithm that goes underneath detection. I'm answering some questions I've gotten on the sidelines. So what it is the reason you don't get banned and you do use wording that's compliant. You want to do that because wording can always mess up you too. But we do give you the ad copy where you can change it up because you do want to change it up. But this software right here, the reason you don't is because our auto response message includes the link. Fun fact, guys, you cannot put an ad, or sorry, you cannot put a website in your ad, by the way, on Craigslist. You cannot. You're going to get banned. They do not want that. I mean, think about it. There's a ton of issues going on with, ads. So
Hold on one
James
minute.
Peer is unmuted.
Yep, I got him now. He just came on. We'll give him a break.
Okay.
He won't have to
Yes, he
run
just came
any.
on.
Yeah, he just
Cool
came on,
beans.
so he doesn't have to run clicks to anybody's page.
Right.
And that's a
but
good
yeah,
point you
so
just made, Rob. I just wanted to say we get that question a lot. So, an auto reply software, is everybody paying attention, I hope? So, I hope you're not multitasking or scrolling through whatever right now. So, pay attention because I get this question a lot. It auto replies for you. So if you're on Craigslist and you put up a post, my software, at the 500 level, will auto reply for you when you set it up, when you go through the 7 steps. There's 7 steps back there that you have to follow. You have to set up the software. You have to set it up correctly so that it hooks up with our system, because otherwise we wouldn't know if you put up a Craigslist ad if you don't hook it up to our system. And it auto
Mhm.
replies for you, so whether I'm out taking a walk, doing whatever, changing diapers soon, whatever it is, okay, I'm getting people's attention here tonight, right? Whatever it is that I'm doing, it will reply to my ad. It will give them the website if I'm off and doing something else. Isn't that great? It's one of the best
Pretty
softwares
amazing.
I've ever launched. It really is. Besides, of course, the capture pages, because I've built my list into thousands and thousands of people. It really truly is amazing. So I just want people to understand that you can't put websites in a Craigslist ad. You just can't. They did away with that like 5 years ago. That's why we created this and it came out with it 5 years ago. So I've had a lot of people use
Exactly.
it and have success with it.
Yeah, and just the statistics alone, Mom,
Mhm.
on Craigslist, it's definitely a
Absolutely.
very high trafficked website where people come in and go and learn, and it's just amazing some of the stuff where when you post, you're like, "Hey, I got a few leads coming in," and
Right.
it's pretty cool just and like I said, you can use this for other businesses. There are people that use it for real estate from, landscapers.
Mhm.
One of the biggest things when reselling our stuff is just right there alone targeting a real estate. I mean, a broker or a real estate agent, guys, they have money. They have money. And
Well, and
for the fact
shortly
if they
there's going to
could,
be they're going to need, well, the last 4 of my sales off of Craigslist, they're realtors and they're not selling houses right now. So I
no,
mean,
they're
because
not.
of
No.
the inventory, there's a jam. So again, this is January 27th, 2025. I just want people to understand that we stay on top of the trends in the markets. Just like today's market's crashing, right? So I'm glad I'm not a trader. But I'm just saying, like, literally with this software, this is only one of the classified ad sites, by the way. When you join, you get a bonus of the other classified ad places that I go to. It's right in your getting started guide. And it's in one of the actual I bet you a lot of people didn't know that. I wonder how many people on here have looked up their Craigslist guide. And let me do another test here tonight. Whoever can tell me in the chat another favorite classified ad site without cheating. I bet everybody's going into their manual right now. They're going into their
Right.
Craigslist. And if you can find another, nope, that's a solo ad vendor. Nope, I'm talking about a classified ad site. If you can go into your actual Craigslist, the one where I have the Craigslist bonus guide, If you can go in there tonight and put in another place that we go to. I love it. I'm giving everybody like challenges tonight. Did you know, by the way, that 43%, I looked it up today, 43%, of course, I've been doing this for 12 years. I've been in the member to member space. I've been doing this in marketing for 12 years, right? Did you, nope, back page, they took back page down, actually. Back page was
Yeah.
taken down because it turned into a adult site, but that was about 4 years ago, 4 or 5 years ago, maybe longer now. Nope, that's Facebook. You guys are talking about. I'm talking about there you go. John said it. Kijiji. John, you'll be able to get some traffic from your sponsor. I'm not your sponsor, but when you join tonight, but it's Kijiji. You're absolutely right in Canada. So John's from Canada because he told me where he's from. But isn't that pretty cool that there's other
Yeah, that's a good
sites
website too.
all
Yeah.
around? Yeah, I have the actual. Yay, he's not even a member yet, and he won tonight. He won a challenge. So, yeah, tomorrow night, Tuesday night, we're going to talk and make sure you guys are up and running, okay? But yay.
Yeah, so yeah, like mom said, just the amazing vastness of the internet,
Oh,
right?
it's huge. I mean,
It
there's so
is
many
just
places to
massive.
advertise.
Like
We'd be here all night. I mean, we wouldn't
it
be able to.
really is.
Yep, that's why we
So
have to
one of the
put in
first
our
things I
places.
wanted to add off, like I call it off script, was
Hmm.
I told you, and I think you remember me telling you, Mom, I said, well, there's really probably not a lot of people to market to out online. That's what, remember when I first said that? And you said, but Rob, your mind's so small. Like I even
Millions
had a
and millions
lead,
of
I just
people are
had a
looking for our
message
homepage
tonight
presence.
saying, hey, there's really not many places. Are they on the right internet? Because I know last time I checked, the internet's always advancing and getting better and better, as we advance it. So, yeah, there's a ton of places to market and actually reach out and help people. The key reason why I was successful entirely, especially last year, was an incredible year for me as far as with Get Fearless. But I actually had a whole new look. I said, how can I help them, not make the money off of them, help them get set up properly? That was my thing. Remember, Mom? I did a
Hmm.
massive, big thing for the community, and I said everyone's going to get launched and ready. And that's what you're going to see for tomorrow as well with Tuesday for the bonus. But we're going to talk about that a little bit. So the Supreme level, we do podcast-based Zooms, guys. So Mom and I can talk back and forth like a podcaster. I have my mic right here. Mom goes back and forth. So sometimes we're a little off script, but that's us, right? So Tammy are her, top secret monthly masterminds. You guys get a hold of that at the 1,000. This is one-time payment. All of these levels are one time. You can see where, we actually build and integrate all our top level resources into it. Our YouTube, Mom really loves YouTube. I love YouTube so much. I really could get lost in it. But, how about people get lost in your content and learn about Get Fearless Freedom? So this is the extensions that we've found that you can actually use and implement. You don't have to have a big channel. It's just good to actually begin with what we have, the knowledge, and start implementing that with YouTube. Great job to Michael. Michael's done that. A lot of people I've reached, Kat, there's been a lot of people that just reached and said, hey, I've been doing it, building that channel. So that's good. It's a start, right? Take action. So yes, we
Tomorrow
have
night
really
or
cool.
Wednesday, I just had to say real quickly before you go on, sorry. Anyone that's at the 1,000 or the 2,000 current members, I'm doing a special mastermind inner circle group, the whole 9 yards for. I just learned some really top secret stuff for YouTube ranking, and that's at the 1,000 level. So make sure you guys have your questions and ready to implement. So my workshops are actual trainings where we do it on the spot. I don't believe in procrastination. I just don't. Okay, time's a clicking here. Okay, time's a clicking.
Mhm.
All right. The what was it that I'm trying to think what I love comedians. I can't remember which one it was. It was a Steve Martin. He says my long-term goals have now turned into short-term goals. So people know what I'm talking
Yeah,
about.
Steve Martin. Yeah.
Yeah, Steve Martin said that. I'll never forget it. So my
Yeah.
long-term goals now have turned into my short-term goals, you know. I'll be 58 this year. So I mean, I'm like, oh, you know, semi-retired, but at the same time I have some goals that I wanna. So Wednesday night. So of course we have the quick start training tomorrow night, Tuesday night, 200, 500,000 and 2,000 are all welcome to come, but then Wednesday I'll have my video training because I love video marketing. It's actually my top lead generation strategy. If anyone wants
Oh
to know.
yeah.
Yep. So
Yeah.
sorry, I had to
And
say
and
that, Rob, real
speaking,
quickly.
that's totally great. Great. Yeah, speaking of goals, right?
Hmm?
People often talk of dreams, right? They talk of, oh, I just dream I can have more time with the grandkids, etc., or more time with my son at the soccer game, etc. Well, what we said is, 1,000 is great. It is. It truly is. It's an extra $1,000 into your bank account for reselling Get Fearless. Awesome, right? We said, okay, how about we take it to the top, like the actual literal top? And I said, Mom, you know what? This is a promise, not a goal. It's a promise to myself that I will have this. You will see that in my life. I will have this. And, goals, it's one thing, like they say goals, okay, but goals are often overlooked. They're on a notepad, they're not implemented.
They're
But
broken.
actual promises is what we said would get Fearless Elite level and said, how about we have people make a promise to themselves that they're worthy of $2,000 over and over again? So we said, okay, with a modern age of AI, we definitely understand there's a need for it. There is. If you don't like it, there's obviously more to the 2000 because you're going to learn a lot more tonight. We had the postcard money marketing program resources and tools in within that. We have the ChatGPT training, really great stuff, really, really good stuff. Affiliate integration, we have the Rolodex of resources Mom has included, as well as all these training videos as well. So that, just imagine, type a 2000 in the comments if actually that would truly actually change your life, getting $2,000. Like, honestly, I know it did me. That's the thing. It really actually did change me quickly just by getting it. I was like, Mom, I'm actually getting $2,000. A lot of people just blow it and go, I invested it. And, it's really, obviously invest what I do. So, that's just awesome, right? 2000. So, you see all this build up. You see where you're getting a lot of our really top resources. And also, guys, because it is on the end of the month, and I can do this off script because we seem to be in off script. But if they do join at the $2,000, 29th of January, I will do an AI training.
Wow, we got four
Okay.
trainings this week then.
So
Whew,
we have three. Yeah, we have one
four.
tomorrow.
One tomorrow,
Yeah.
one the next day. Well, three trainings, but yeah.
hmm
This is sort of
Three
semi like a
train.
training because like I said, when I went to my first overview of a home-based business, they never gave me any ideas for lead generation. And here we've given everybody generation, what, 4 or 5 different lead generation strategies. Some
hmm
people put some of the secrets that we got, secret sauce in the chat, but hey, that's all right. We like to give value. But yeah, I mean, that would be great if you want to do that end of the month because right now we have the video vault in the back office with all the replays of like 23 months now since we relaunched. So 23 months since we've relaunched the system with the higher levels. It's pretty cool. We've had an amazing 23 months, haven't we, Rob?
Really has. It has been, I call it, if it could be one word, just really moving. It's been a moving 24, 20, basically 2 years of, because it's
Yeah,
really
next
moved
month will
us
be
as
our
a
2-year
family
anniversary of the relaunch
of the
of
relaunch.
GFF.
Yep.
Yep, with the
Yep.
higher levels.
Yeah, it's been kind of where you once you get a taste of $500 or more, I know many people on here, but once you actually do get it, it's truly like, okay, I can do it again. That's the key thing, right? But it actually like totally makes you almost a new person by getting that, right? Because it's an exchange of a
Validation.
person getting validation, but it's also them getting that value, that the actual product and everything. So really cool with along with this mom said, go for it, explaining this a little bit more tonight. But what we've done here with our automation process, you guys saw these slideshows where this is our 1-800 number, right? We have also the email automation follow-up. Now, what happens is you join an online business, right? And this goes for every, by the way, business that you do not, or sorry, you see outside of the Zoom. So this is actually truly ingrained, true, that no one has an email portal. No one. Okay, you can look
Oh,
it, you can Google, you can go on Reddit, Google, Yahoo. You want to look maybe on the top of Mount Everest with a billy goat next to you. You may talk, maybe find something, but then it isn't what it is really. So what we've done is we built a portal. Okay, if I met you in an elevator right now and I said, "Hello, my name's Robert. I work with Get Fearless Freedom. This is my co-company that I've, born and raised essentially." I would say that we created a portal where it follows up with all your leads without me seeing a thing because it's an API encrypted protection portal. So everything that Stratton gets and JJ is going to soon to be getting and Vicky has gotten and everyone else has gotten, all of your leads, by the way, are all encrypted to your account. And so we used an API. That's the beauty about modern technology. So JJ, when he wants a follow up or Vicky wants a follow up, what it does is it goes in from the back and says, look, we can talk to the leads, but all of it's encrypted and it's sent out. That's why you get, by the way, these. You get these follow-up emails because these follow-up emails are where the gold's at because no one, and I mean no one, I've seen it all the time. I get on lists for other things that I'm involved in with tech. Okay, no one follows up ever. Like I don't know what it is, but no one ever does. Unless
yeah.
you're Apple or your Samsung or the new products they're launching out from those major companies, you do not get follow-ups, especially with a home-based business that's unique to this, right? Where you get that congruent follow-up all the
Let
time,
me
right?
make a note
And
of
so
this. Let me make a note
go
real quick.
for it.
It is not an autoresponder that you're connecting your system. I'm not an autoresponder, me. I'm not personally on autoresponder. I send them out when I log into my portal. So I'll demonstrate that after we close out the Zoom. I'll show everybody, make sure everybody understands. So if you want to set up your own immediate auto email, you can do that. We're not saying you can't. But if you want, and most people forget. So the reason why a lot of people fail is because they forget to follow up, and it takes 10 to 12, sometimes 50 exposures, if you have a lot of people on your list for people to join, right? So I'm here
Hmm.
to follow up with your leads. I don't do it every single day. That's not what we talk about, but it's an email portal. I log in. I did it 2 times today. How many people got emails tonight? How many people on here in order to jump on? You always want to make sure whoever's invited you to the Zoom, make sure you're opting into their onto their list, onto their website so you can see the system. Okay. So I'm always training people. Just get on their list. Just get on your list. If you're not interested, you can always unsubscribe, right? But if you've gotten here by the email, it's because of me typing an email today myself manually and sending out and pushing it through the list. And that's how we get people onto Zooms. Does that make sense?
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
so
I had
foreign in
one
the
guy the
beginning.
other,
Some people.
Elroy, because I've been in this for 12 years. I had one guy say, "Oh, you're still doing member to member business opportunities." And he was on my list for 6 years. So I'm just saying, people, trickle in, they buy immediately. I had Kat seen a ad, she joined that same day. So I'm just saying, like, it's the list is your fortune. The fortune's in your list. And a lot of people are not teaching this on the internet right now. They're not. Okay, go to any other webinar and you're going to hear them talking about social media. What happens if that social media gets closed down? I've had it happen to me. You don't own
Hmm.
Facebook, you don't own TikTok, you don't own YouTube, okay? But you do own your own media, which is your own list. Okay, I just want everybody to be clear on that tonight.
Very true, Mom. That's
Yeah,
the
it's
thing
just the
we
truth.
see is businesses, people join them and then
Mhm.
there's literally no follow-up. They have to log into Aweber, they have to log into Get Response or any other auto reply software.
And
that,
then create an
is
email
like, and
to their
then
list.
create an email, add their little like, touches and headers and stuff like that. You don't want that, guys. You want a plug and play automatic, where you plug in to the system. So
Correct.
that's what we've done, as well as our treasure trove bonuses tonight. That when you join, this is what you will get. Of course, these are sponsor based. There's a lot of differences on, if you get a bonus this, then, it may vary this. So it always is going to vary, from bonuses. But right alone, you're going to get here. So you have the number one, you get access to our support group. So really awesome support groups you have right away. A lot of times, maybe a community member has a question, then they put it in the main groups or whatever, and then it's answered. We have all members. They have access. You guys have access as, again, master resell rights to freely and openly invite people. So if JJ has a big list, or you have James or Stratton or Vicky, you guys all can invite to these Zooms. As you learned, everyone gets back to who they got invited by. Access to company co-ops. So this company, what we do is get fearless. We have where there's co-ops. And so, you have a big pumpkin pie in front of you. There's multiple slices. Well, you want to kind of make profit on the actual pie that was sold. So if you have a piece of it, you can get a profit of what that co-op was. So you can actually get access to that. We have one-click funnel right away. You guys get that no matter what. It's a one-click funnel. You put your payment information, and that's a big bonus because it automatically gets you off the ground running really quick. And of course, discounted traffic. We also have major, massive, beyond normal bonuses. These are not, again, these are not what you see in any company. And guys, feel free. I don't bite. I love comments. But when you see these bonuses, you can say, "Wow, I've never seen these before," because I really have never. No one does this. So right here, what we've done is we said everything that we talked about, everything. We knew that you guys wanted a can I do it business. You wanted automation for the follow-up. You wanted something that's digital online, very easy to resell. You don't have to pick it up and, you know, uh, send in, newspaper route essentially back, mom, right? Back like you told me how my, great grandfather, how he made money was a newspaper route. So you're not doing those times and you're not working hard like that. You're getting a business in a box. So what we said is we wrapped up
Yeah, and he was in
everything.
his 70s, by the way, when he did that.
Wow.
My grandfather. Yeah.
He was in his 70s?
Yeah, he
Actually,
was.
oh, wow. I didn't know
Yeah, he
that.
didn't have
So,
enough money to I really, really wish he was here right now because I would be able to help him. I'm in a position to
hmm
be able to help my family in my life now. But I look back and I think to myself, man, why didn't I make it sooner? I really, really wish I could have helped a lot more people, but hindsight's 50-50. But he struggled. He was delivering newspapers literally through the snowstorms in New York, in Buffalo, New York. If anyone knows my roots, I'm blue collar. And it was tough. It was really tough to see my grandparents. And I was raised on a farm, like Rob said, and I worked. If I didn't work, and I didn't go out to the chickens and get the eggs and things like that, I didn't eat. You know what I mean? I
hmm
didn't eat. So, I mean, I have a very strong work ethic. You never have to worry about, hey, if I can call your lead, or I know what to say. Some people don't know what to say. And that's the reason why I think it's great what we have here with Get Fearless Freedom. Who's afraid, by the way, to speak to people? I'm just curious. I want to take a poll here tonight. Do you like the fact that I help you close sales? I know I'm helping Barry right now. I'm bringing on John on board. I mean, I've done this over and over and over again for 12 years. So it's ingrained in me, you know what I mean? To what to say, what questions they might have. So I think this is the icing on the cake to have literally Rob helping me get people set up because there's usually three things. It's usually they don't want the techie part, which who wants that anymore? They don't want to do the training. That's left up to me. And they don't know where to get the traffic. And then again, I'm covering that. You know what I mean?
hmm
So I
That's
think
true.
we have everything that a person could possibly need when it comes to money, making money online, and we have the compensation plan. Now, I just want to address this before we get to the next spot. If you are coming in at a lower level, because I've been asked this a few times today, and work it out with your sponsor. This is a true member to member, but this is how I work it. This is what I do. If a person's at 500 and they can only come in at 200 or 500, right? Because you're thinking here tonight, how can I come in? How can I fit in? But if you bring someone in at a higher level, then what we can do is just contact me, let me know, and we can get them to the upgrade to the next level. Okay. So you're not going to lose out on the actual money. I'm Rob and I are very understanding. Like I said, listen, I was left to like 50 bucks in the bank account, okay, at one point in my life. So I know what it's
Right.
like. So you can literally come in, fit in, and we'll work with you. Okay. So I know it's what it says on the website. They can only resell what you're at, the level you're at. But I'm just telling you, we can always work with you. I've done it a few times this year to help people out. Okay. So anyway, Rob, you can finish up closing with the bonuses. I apologize. I had to fit that in.
That's great. I'm glad you added that. Yeah. So here we go. Oh man, I couldn't even find a slide to lead up to this because this is just so exciting to me. Um, the Google Chromebook, right? Now, this is what you want to listen carefully because this is truly what it's like a work of art. You had you had Moses with the tablet, you had Leonardo da Vinci, you had all these different great people, Gandhi, you name it throughout time, right? Jesus. I mean, honestly, this is what I feel with how we can present, these great products to you. Something that's very working with you. How can we help your life better? Honestly, really, really great. So, what we've done is we said we know people are busy, obviously. We're not busy to the level of CEOs like we think we are. Everyone can have time. And so time is really where you want to manage it. But I said, well, what we know is we know people don't want to do all the extras, and there isn't any extras, but it seems to be that people find them, right? Reinvent the wheel. So I said to myself, if I can offer this service a part of the 2000 level for everyone that's at the 2000 level, you can include this bonus. Very, very amazing. You can now actually have a Google Chromebook fully loaded in your hands with my setup. So I'm going to show you what that includes. The ultimate GFF setup, okay? You're gonna get all the GFF funnels preloaded with the Facebook, the YouTube, the solo ad, the Craigslist, the TikTok, the Twitter, every single thing you can even think of, the funnels. Okay, I connect it with the actual autoresponders. You actually kick back and you go like this. Hey Rob, when is it finished? That's it. Okay? That is all you do. Okay? You fill out a one-page form with all your information and I simply build it for you. That's what we do. So you have not only an asset, I actually think technology is an asset. A lot of people say it's a paperweight. I will beg to differ when it's made us seven figures. So this phone alone, it's an absolute asset, right? And so what I say to myself is if you can actually take an asset, not only that you're able to hold and use for personal as well, why not get in at the 2000 level, make a 2000 sale over and over and over again? You can, and also have that laptop in your hand, which makes everything easy. So it's a 650 plus dollar value. That's my time loaded plus the laptop's value. It's literally priceless. It's incredible. And here are some of the people that actually took advantage. We had Kat. She just recently, I love her name, by the way, because every time I say Kat, I think it's a cat, like actually a cat. Just she's probably laughing right now. But she also got in Vicky on here, Vicky J right there in the chat here. She owns one of these as well, a Google Chromebook. We have Terry, we have William, Helen, Philip, Miguel. We have Wyman on here as well. We have Greg. We have so many people. And what I said is, let me take my $3,000 to $4,000 setup and load it into this Chromebook. Let me take my office. That's what you're seeing behind me. That's my office right there. And so let me take what I know and all the goodies and everything built in to a Google Chromebook where you guys get it shipped out No extra costs for you, right? It's shipped out, loaded, and everything ready. You literally turn it on and you begin marketing. That's it. But we said, you know what? There's one more thing, right? There's just got to be something that puts the cherry truly on top. So we said for anyone that actually acts fast tonight, okay, truly like they are action takers, right? I said action is the greatest word. I love it. So action taking, we said, well, if you don't want the laptop, you already have a laptop, you have a, beautiful machine in front of you, you're ready to go, hit the ground, the tarmac, boom, right there for the plane to land. You are ready to go. We said, okay cash is king, right? It still is. Technically, it still is great. So, what you can do is you can take advantage of the cash discount instead. So, at the $2,000 level, it boom, take off the 500. So, that's essentially what the setup and the laptop is, essentially, right? For 1,500. So, you can join the $2,000 level for 1,500. Or we have the $1,000 level for only 800 bucks. That's it. Okay. Or you have the $500 level for $100 off. And this is only tonight. Like it literally stops. If you see this as a recording, that's why mom and I do these lives. We always say, get your folks on, Stratton, James, everyone, get your peeps on because this is really good bonuses because that's what we have.
And by
So
midnight
five
tonight, by the way, for the
and
cutoff
midnight by tonight.
for the training.
And
Right.
so, yes. We also topped that, right? We said, okay, great, cash discount. We wanted to top it more, go further beyond that, and said, what about a Tuesday quick start live training? So you join in tonight and you are not left behind. We did not like that. We don't like the left behind people. So we said, you join tonight, you get training immediately tomorrow. And of course, they're recorded, uploaded if you cannot make it. But we love seeing you guys live just like now. And, we got our friend here, Fred. He's going to help us out. And these trainings are amazing, guys. Like, honestly, like mom, she and I love to talk, love hearing my mom's just wisdom and everything just rolled into a live training. Very, very cool. And of course, everyone else has their different, flows and questions, and it's just light bulbs going off and everything. So also, if you do join tonight, you also have the ability to bring you and a guest for tomorrow's Getting Started Zoom. No extra cost. So if you have a friend that's struggling financially, you want to split the costs of getting in to Get Fearless, or you wanted, give a lending hand, or you wanted them to learn with you, you can get them in on Get Fearless on the live training tomorrow and actually have them learn as well. It's pretty amazing, right? And so we said with Tuesday, our fast start coaching, obviously into the live training as well, guys, you are going to get trained up on Wednesday with ChatGPT and AI artificial intelligence training from myself. So I have, incredible knowledge. You can ask away one question, whatever, and I'll teach and train you guys with AI artificial how to include it in your marketing of Get Fearless Freedom. So very, very cool. That's what you're going to get by joining in tonight. And of course, Mom, you can, in closing, show the back office and we can get
Absolutely.
everyone going.
Exciting. Yeah, Stratton, the training link will be in the Facebook group, so you can always check the paid Facebook group. Plus, I always email the members, the paid members, so that we have the actual great link. Yeah, so anyone have any questions here before I get people signed up? I just wanted to make sure I address all the questions. I think we did a really good job tonight. One more thing I wanted to just mention before I show my back office is the reason why we do the Monday and then the Tuesday is honestly it gets a person literally off the ground. Like last week we had people, I already have people like Kat, you're doing amazing. I mean, you're literally bringing people. This is what I love about Instant Pay. She's inviting people into the Facebook group. She's getting people on the Zoom. Look at Fernand. He's like all excited. Like we just love action takers. So you're doing great. I mean, it's really simple, and this is the thing. You don't have to learn everything about the system. You don't have to learn everything. You just start inviting people, start making money. And so that's the reason why I love GFF. So yeah, the one thing I wanted to make sure everybody understood is I think, Rob, I think you're going to do it Thursday, and I'm going to do the video training Wednesday. We'll have to see. We'll just have to kind of see which way he wants to do that. But I'm pretty sure there's going to
Yeah.
be three more, right? Three more this week. Okay, cool. And if you can't make them all, again, we record them, and I'm going to show you where we put them. Okay, let me go ahead and do this. I'm going to change just going to show everybody again my back office, and then I'll end the recording. So here's the 7-minute video right here that everybody gets access to. So you don't have to ever create anything. You don't ever have to do any of this work, right? We got it all here for you. This is one of my updated pages. This is my back office. So live, I'm going to log into my back office. And this is how I send out an email if I want people to see what we have, right? So all you're doing is honestly, like Rob says, advertise, generate a lead. They get on this list. This is my email portal. It is not an autoresponder. If I wanted to send one right here, like right now, like we are live, like something like this, it would literally go to the emails, all of your emails. Not, I don't ever see them. It goes right straight to your list. Okay. We're working on some other really cool tools. But again, I've been in the picks and the shovels business because every time I would get into a network marketing company or anytime I'd get into digital marketing, they'd say, "But Tammy, how do you generate leads?" So hence Get Fearless Freedom training platform. That's why we have it, because that's literally the top question, by the way. When you do get in a home-based business is, well, how do I market? How do I advertise? Okay. But I sit down and I can do this. I can start putting in my actual email, and then I click send. That's it. That's how simple that is. So the recordings are going to be up here underneath the Fearless Community Mastermind. I placed them there. I also have specialized training. You can go to the drop down menu. You'll see them there. These are where we talk about the solo ads, things like that. This is actually where the last training was. So if you couldn't make last Tuesday, here it is right here. You can listen to it over and over and over again. So I put it back there. So it's about an hour long. So the people that have the 2000 level can access that training from last Tuesday. But yeah, we're always improving. See, the cool part about this back office is that I own it. It's not on any ClickFunnels or any of the other, different programs out there where you can create affiliate, offers. So it's my own. So I can do whatever I want back here. So I can just tell my programmer. The new updates to some of the new, the pages, if you haven't seen this yet and you're just seeing this for the first time, I loaded 4 of them back there. So you can have literally like even my Craigslist page back there. I had my programmer change it new this year. So I'm always updating the system, by the way. That was one of the things that really irritated me about other systems is it was really hard to get the owners to update. Anybody ever run into that? I'm sure, right? It was ridiculous. You could never get them to update. So I'm always updating the system and it's always working very, very well. So, and I'm always making sure the servers are upgraded too as well. So I'm gonna go ahead and end the recording. And then we'll take questions. Okay, let's do that.